Hey, what is up, guys? This is Robert, aka RJ, and welcome back to another NASCAR Heat 5 Championship season. I'm going to do race 3 of 36. Going to Indianapolis Motor Speedway once again, except this time we're going to the oval part of Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So last race I did was the Indianapolis Roval, and I basically just dominated that race. I led all but one lap in that race. Other than that, I just pretty much just pulled away. There was not much going on in that race. So I got my first win in that race, which means I'm already locked into the playoffs now. I don't have to worry about it now. So I can just sit back and relax and try to get some more wins for the rest of the season. As you can see, I got a new paint scheme. I got the Era scheme. I know some of you guys are familiar with that scheme. I got it with orange and white, and I got it with some black on it. Pretty much the same as what I ran before, but with just different colors. So Indianapolis Motor Speedway, I don't know how this race is going to play out. Indianapolis is not one of my best tracks on the oval. I qualified 9th for this race, except someone is going to the back, so now I'm starting 8th in this race, so we'll just see what happens. Championship settings, so basically the same thing. I did go back to strict yellows because now since we're going back to oval track, I put the cautions back on strict yellows. I only had it on relaxed for the road courses, but now we're on strict yellows. Everything is pretty much still the same. Drafting partners, I still got that disabled. I won't turn that back on until we get to another super speedway, so the next time won't be until we go to Talladega and a few more races. So other than that, nothing new there. So regular season, aka playoff standings. So I'm pretty much up top of the playoff grid right now. I did regain the points lead after my win last race at the Indy Roval. I got a 10-point lead over Eric Almirola, which isn't too bad. Justin Haley, the Daytona 500 winner, is still in 9th in points, so he lost a couple of points, but he's tied with Daniel Suarez in points. If the playoffs were to start today, it would have been Brad Keselowski and Michael McDowell in the playoffs. Well, Brad Keselowski, but he's tied in points with Michael McDowell, so that's pretty much close. So, and I noticed I said pretty much close, but we still got a long way. Anything could still happen, so. Alright, so here we go. Brickyard 400 here in Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I start 8th for this race. Denny Hamlin will be on pole. Looks like Kevin Harvick crashed during qualifying. I know he started on pole basically, and Joy got off that optical scanning station multiple times. So Kevin Harvick was the real pole sitter, and now he's going to the end for a crash. So Harvick's not really doing that well this season. I'm not sure why he's not doing that well, but that's just strange. But it is a long season, so anything could still happen. But we're underway here at Indianapolis First Speedway. We got 13 laps to make our first pit stop, so I want to say we have to make at least 2 or 3 pit stops before this race gets done and over with. Oh, by the way, I have this on a setup 6 because I was on a setup 5, but I was just too tight on a setup 6. Bowman's making it 3 wide, so Kurt Busch back out of the gas. I'm going to let Bowman just go. Here, just take it. I don't want to go 3 wide in turn number 3. That's just bad luck right there. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a little bit challenging with the oval part of Indianapolis. I'm not that good at it on the oval part. I do a lot better on the roval here in Indianapolis, honestly. Hamlin's already pulled away just a little bit. He's going to lead the first lap. I'm already moving up spots. I'm telling you, I got this on 102 difficulty. I forgot to show you the difficulty in the last video. I meant to do that. If I could just work on turns 1 and turns 3, I could be okay. Blaney just got a heck of a run on us, and he just got around us for second. That Kendrick's up here. So far having a good run. I'm good in turns 2 and turns 4. If I could just get into turn number 1 and turn number 3, well, I could be better at this track, you know what I mean? Well, that time was really good in turn number 2. Actually, you know what? Last time I was here at the Brickyard 400 and I did this in NASCAR Q4, season, I was battling Denny Hamlin, so a lot different. But I already got a run in Hamlin. Now go up for the lead all of a sudden. And I'll take the race lead. Surprisingly, I'm out front here in Indianapolis. I did well at the Roval, and now I'm out front leading. Oh, so I had to back out of the gas because I was just about to hit the wall right there. So far so good. Blaney looks like he's really fast. He just got around Hamlin for second. So I'll have to keep an eye on what's going on back there. Well, we did complete 4 laps. Blaney's kind of keeping up with me just a little bit. I did mess up turn number 3 right there. Oh, and I'm about to mess up this corner. I still feel a little bit tight. Even though I'm on a setup 6. And now Blaney's going to get underneath us. Yeah. Alright. I guess you could go take the lead, Blaney. Seems like you're fast. I was fast at one point, but I guess Blaney can have it. Unless if I can try to make a move back on him. I'm back underneath him right now. A little bit sideways. I'm still feeling sideways. Oh, wow. I am really sideways all of a sudden. Why is that? I don't know. I am so sideways. I was sideways for half a lap right there. Almost. I had a chance to get back underneath Blaney, but I was just sideways. I'm realizing this. I forgot about that too. When I raced the Brickyard 400 in Heat 4, I was sideways a lot. That's something I have to be extra cautious of this time around. And I'm gonna hit the wall. Okay, that just shows me being a little bit sideways. I picked up a little bit of damage on that. I got right side damage, about a 98% arrow, but I think I should be okay otherwise. Well, Hamlin and Kenseth just got around me. I got Truex back there in the top 5. Oh, Truex got a nice speed back there, but his Sirius XM speed to me is a lot better. And his patriotic car. I like his patriotic car too. But man, Kenseth seems a little bit fast too, because he's about to get by Hamlin for second. I mean, in real life, Matt Kenseth did too well here in 2020 at Indianapolis. I'm trying not to say away, but I am just struggling now all of a sudden. Now Truex is gonna get around me. Oh, caution! Truex almost got around me, so I'm gonna maintain the 4th spot. I don't know what happened. Well, BJ McLeod was in 10th. I seen he qualified in the top 10, and he just fell back to 17th. Oh, that's a shame. Harvick's making his way up there. Not a surprise. Daytona 500 champion is back in 32nd. He's going to lose points if he continues to run back there. I don't know what the caution was for. I'm not sure. But we're going to have to pit. I guess I'll fix that damage. Actually, I'll leave that how it is. I guess I'll tighten this car up. I was going to make some adjustments, but I was running out of time. Wow, what happened to Blaney? Oh, you know what? Did Blaney have problems? I don't see Blaney up here. Huh. I don't know what happened to Ryan Blaney. He was leading the race. I don't know, that's weird as to what happened to Blaney. And I'm going up the track a little bit. Doing that. Now all of a sudden Matt Kenseth's leading the race. Good for him. And Matt Kenseth's leading. But I'm stuck in this outside lane. I would love if I could get back down to the bottom lane. Okay, there we go. Get this big run. Get him on Byron. As well as Truex. Got by Danny Hamlin. Also Brad Keselowski. Puts Truex with another run. I should be able to hold him off. Yes, sir. Well, he's going to try it again. But I'll be able to prevail once again. Alright. About to go for the race lead right here. I should get it on that Kenseth. Yes, I do. So the car is definitely fast until I get to the long runs. That's when I start getting loose. I did tighten up this car a little bit. I don't want to make it too tight because the car is already tight enough. So I don't want to make it too tight. So I just left it, you know, a little bit tight. Just so you know I can have a better run. But I'm still curious to know what happened to Ryan Blaney though, because Ryan Blaney was leading the race. He's still in it. If I had to take one guess, I think his pit crew probably messed him up. So, I don't know. Wow, I just heard I posted the fast lap of the race. It's not too bad, actually. I'll take that. Alright, so I've been running in the lead for a little bit. I think this is for the part where I'm going to start struggling a bit. I got a decent lead over Matt Kenseth, about 2-second lead over Matt Kenseth. Eric Almirola somehow found his way into the top 5. That's not too bad. I got a little bit loose off exit right there, the exit of turn 2. so far so good. I've been running consistent. Just been taking it easy in the corners. I'm not trying to push this car too much because it's still early on in the race. But we got we're coming to 26 laps to go this time by, but we still got a long way ahead, even though it's only 26 laps. So still a long race, just sitting down, taking it nice and easy. We got to make pit stops here shortly in about the next 7 laps or so. I'm not sure when the AIs are going to start pitting, or I'm not sure when we're going to get another caution. A little bit questionable, but other than that, I've just been leading. Not much has been going on, so yeah. Well, I did hit the apron. That's my mistake right there. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh yeah, the car is starting to get a little bit loose right there. Yeah, this is where the tires are starting to wear out now. Like I said, I do well in the short runs, but when we get to the long runs, that's when the tires start wearing out, and that's when my car starts getting loose. It happened before when I played NASCAR Heat 4, and this game is kind of similar to NASCAR Heat 4. You know, just a lot different. Looks like Truex got his way around Matt Kenseth for second place. Yes, he did. But Truex is kind of on a roll right now. Hamlin's right now in 4th still. I'm not sure what Kevin Harvick is. Kevin Harvick did start on pole before he crashed during qualifying, and I did see he was moving up spots before that caution came out, so I'm not sure if he cracked his way into the top 15 or if he's back in the top 10, but if not, he's got to be pretty close to being either in the top 15 or being into the top 10. Man, I'm telling you, this car just wants to snap loose on me. And the leaders are starting to gain on me now that the car is getting really, really loose. Just feel it spread out just a little bit. Oh, another caution. Pretty much the same point as where the last caution was. Huh. Alright. What's going on here? Jimmy's in 14th. We're going for him. Harvick's moved this way up to 17th. Wow, BJ McLeod is dropping back spots. He's back to 24th all of a sudden. Justin Haley moved up 1 spot. Max Baddetto's not doing good. But I'm going to pit. Now I'm going to make some adjustments on the car. Bring that up. I'll leave that how it is. I don't want to tighten the car up too much because I don't want the car to be too tight. So I'll just leave it how it is. And we'll still be the race leader, so that's a good sign. Okay, Blaney's starting to make his way back up there. I don't know what happened to him, because before that first caution, he was leading. Blaney's starting to cover back up there. Got a good restart once again. Now we're at 20 laps to go. So now we're starting to come to the point where the car should be, you know, it's going to be fast. There's less than long runs come, it's going to get loose. So pretty much the same pattern, and we'll probably have a caution. So we should have to make one more pit stop before this race gets over with. Okay, I full throttle into that corner right there, and it pretty worked, so I like that. Yeah, so starting to pull away just a little bit. But the AIs will probably make their way back up towards me once, you know, the long run starts coming down. Oh, wow. I don't know how I messed up that corner. But I had to back out the wall, otherwise I was going to nail that wall pretty hard right there. And I do something silly, and that's hitting the apron. Well, that's one mistake by me I shouldn't do. Well, that's all on me. I'm surprised I didn't get that much damage, and I am surprised that was not a caution. I don't know what's going on that's causing cautions, but I'm really surprised that was not a caution. Well, that sucks. Hopefully I can try to make my way back up there. Maybe. Well, I got some work to do. That's kind of all me right there, but I got some work to do now, so we'll see if I can get my way back up there. took me a little bit, but I finally get up to Kurt Busch. Oh, Kurt, I am so sorry. I don't know why I have not been able to get into turn one perfect as of late. But that was my fault right there, and I don't know why I took the outside lane, and now Newman's going to get by me. Man, I don't know what's going on. I've been driving good the last couple laps, and now I'm just making mistakes. Like, that's just rare for me to make mistakes like that. Yeah, I nailed turn 3 perfect right there. It did cost me time though for me and Kurt Busch doing that. So that was just a big oops on my part. Can't get by Newman. Newman's got a nice car, I'm not gonna lie. That scheme looks really nice. Especially with the USA flag on it. Kind of blend in with the orange on it. Honestly, I like that car, honestly. I won't lie about that one. Blaney's finally back up front. I don't know why he lost the lead to begin with, or I don't know why he dropped back spots to begin with.
Stay left. Clear high, clear high.
That's just weird, but I finally get around Newman. Looks like I might make a pass on Kurt mainly.
Clear high,
yes, I will. And now we got a long ways away to catching up to Logano and the rest of the field. So I'm gonna be running. Oh, there's a crash up there. That's Hamlin.
Back it down.
Oh, Hamlin. Okay, I thought I was gonna come back down. Wow, Denny Hamlin with some issues. I don't know what happened to Hamlin. And he just ended up wrecking right there. Doesn't show that he's out of this race unless he caught a tire or something. Okay, Justin Haley is slowly making his way up there. BJ McLeod, he was up there at one point. Now he's just dropping back spots. That's just a shame. Quinn Houff is pitting. No one else is pitting, surprisingly. I'm going to stay out, though. I'm going to stay on these guys' strategy. I'm going to be a little bit curious, too, if this is going to be just like the Daytona race, where we'll have a real pit strategy. I don't know. I'll have to make a pit stop in the next 8 laps or so. I don't think I'm going to fix that damage. I feel like the car's okay. Maybe. But we're coming down to the end of the race. So I might just keep the car how it is. Maybe it'll be okay, but we're back on the way. Oh wow, I just went way up the track. Oh wow, Logano just nailed that wall right. I don't know if you guys saw it. Logano took that wall hard. And I'm glad I was able to get by Newman. I did not want Newman to pass me because Newman's a tough one to pass. Oh, Logano. I mean, I overdrove it, but four wide. Oh, Newman. Okay. And there goes Newman. I barely touched him. Oh, wow. Kurt's going to get a piece of that. Oh, man. This is just a mess all of a sudden. I just can't turn this car now. Maybe I should fix the damage. Maybe. Just to not make any mistakes, but I am sorry, Ryan Newman. I hope this pit stop doesn't drop me back a lot of spots. And what do you know? It did. Only because I wanted to fix the damage. So now I'm going to have to fight my way back up to the front. That is wonderful. I'm only going to have 8 laps to do it. And Quinn Houff is leading this race. Oh, there went my race. With 8 laps to go. We'll see how many cars I can pass up, so I'll see you guys in just a little bit, I guess. I'm glad that time Newman kept the car safe. I'm just trying to get by these guys as quick as I can. I got around Newman, now back around Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer. Almost about to get my way back into the top 10. Harvick's made his way in the top 10. Jimmy is somehow in the top 10. I'm liking that. Oh, Harvick, I don't know which way he was going to go. He was trying to get around Jimmy. I don't know which way Harvick was going to go. Around Harvick. Got 6 laps to go this time. Finally made my way into the top 10. Truex is just took the lead away. I think it was Blaney that was out front before Truex took, after Truex took the lead.
Still there.
Now I think that's Amarillo going for second. That's something that Amarillo's up there. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to get my way back up there or not. I'll have to see. It's gonna be close, but
Careful. Still
we'll
there.
see if I can get my way up there. It's gonna be awfully close.
Clear right.
The pace I'm in right now, I might be able to. I don't know though.
Careful. Still there.
As long as I keep doing my thing, passing cars, I might be able to get my way up there. But it also depends on the tires, but we'll see.
Got a car low now. Clear down low. All clear. Careful.
Alright,
Still
4
there.
laps to go right now. I just got around Joy Logano. Got an interesting battle for the lead up there. I seen Truex just hit the wall.
Clear.
Basically did the same thing Logano did on that restart. Now I got Logano to my outs inside. It's not what I want. Still battling with Logano, but I should be able to get around him. Yes, I do, but I just noticed too that Hamlin is out of this race. So that crash that Denny Hamlin had, that took Hamlin out of this race. We got a good battle, but I'm slowly starting to make my way up there. I should be able to get up there by the time we get to the back straight, as long as I don't mess up turns 1 and 2.
Wave them off.
Ooh. Well, this changes everything with the caution. Wow. What happened? Let me see. Is it for Ryan Preece, maybe? It could be for Ryan Preece. Hamlin's so out of this race. Justin Haley's in 28th. Seeing everyone's at. Well, I think I kind of messed up Kurt Busch's race. Kurt Busch was up there. He finished second in the Roval, the Indy Roval. Now he's back there 22nd. Feel bad for Kurt for messing him up. And now we're going overtime. This should be really, really interesting. We'll see how this plays out.
Stay sharp.
And Eric Amarillo is leading this race. We'll see how this plays out. Alright, here we go. Green flag. Got 2 laps to go. I'm going to be on the outside lane too. Be a little bit of a problem.
One back. Bottom
And
lane.
we're about to go 3 wide. Oh, I'm overdriving the track. I think that might have did it right there. Oh, I'm loose. Okay. I guess that kind of did it right there. Brad doesn't want to... at the bottom. I mean, it is coming out to the end.
Clear low.
Oh, here I come with that strong run right here. I might have a chance, maybe. It's doable. We'll see.
Still there.
Amarillo's still holding on pretty good. I just got to get to my turns correctly, my least favorite turns. Alright, white flag in here. Final lap here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So far we had 2 different winners, me and Justin Haley, but look at the run I got. Turn 1 once again, yeah, I think that did it. Turn 1 is just my worst corner in Indianapolis. I just cannot get around it fine. I think that about did it. I could maybe get up to second, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get around Amarillo on time. So he might have this race. Well, I got a big run.
Hard from the outside. Outside.
No, I don't think I'll get up there on time. Oh, that sucked. If I didn't get into turn 1 hard, I could have probably had a shot.
Clear low.
Logano's trying to send.
One back.
And I hit the apron, and there I go.
Got
Oh,
one
keep
down
it
low
going,
now.
keep it
Need
going.
to win, but it's the top
Or we can end this race under caution, sure. Oh, I tried. That's unbelievable. And my top 2 streak comes to an end, so that kind of sucks. But at least I'll still have a top 10 streak. So 7th. Like I said, not that consistent at Indianapolis, but whatever. It is what it is. Alright, so looking at the race results here, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, that's not true that everyone finished a lap down, so we'll just ignore that. So Eric Amarillo gets to win here at Indianapolis, which means he's now locked himself into the playoffs now, so he doesn't have to worry about the rest of the regular season. But Truex got second. Blaney, I thought he had the car to win this race at one point, but Blaney ended up getting third. I finished 7th in this race. You know, I thought I had a chance at the end, but I just kept turns 1 and turns 3 is just my worst corner in Indianapolis, so it is what it is. But luckily, I'm still locked into the playoffs, so it's not too bad. Harvick somehow was able to get 10th after starting on pole and going to the back, so he rounds up the top 10. Jimmy Johnson got 12. It's not too bad. Ty Dillon 14. Daniel Suarez 16. Daniel Suarez having some good seasons. Had a good season. He's 4. Just looking to have one here, so it's not too bad. Cole Custer rounds up your top 20. We got Bubba 21st. BJ McLeod got 25th. A little bit disappointing, but at least he outran Eric Jones. Justin Haley got 28th. He's probably going to lose some more points after finishing 28th. Stenhouse rounds up your top 30. Matt Benedetto had a struggle day, and then Denny Hamlin finishes dead last after that crash he had. But wow, other than that, me and Eric Almirola is tied for the point lead, so I'm gonna keep that points lead, so it's not too bad. Justin Haley is 16th. Yeah, he's definitely dropping back points. He's got to stay in the top 30 to make it to the playoffs, because that's how you're eligible of making it into the playoffs. So it would be Ryan Preece in that last playoff spot then, only by 1 point ahead of Jimmy Johnson, so Jimmy is slowly but steady making his way into the playoffs, but he's still got a long way ahead, so anything can still happen. Alright, so 7th at Indy. I mean, top 10, not too bad. I'll take it. Not the result I wanted to, but I felt like I had a decent car at it, but Indianapolis is just one of my struggle tracks, so I guess it is what it is. I can't really do nothing about it now, but at least I still got my top 10 streak going as of right now, so I guess that's okay. But next race is going to be at Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas for the running of the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500. So, yeah, so the next 3 races now is going to be Texas, New Hampshire, and Auto Club Speedway. Texas I feel good about. Auto Club Speedway I definitely feel good about. I'm not sure about New Hampshire, though. It's gonna be a little bit challenging, but we'll see what happens there. But ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like and subscribe so you can show your support for the channel and the video. It would mean so much if you would like and subscribe. And also, be sure to turn on post notifications so then you can be notified whenever I upload a new video or when I go live. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well. The link will be down in the description. And I will have some more social medias coming really, really soon. I will have those created soon, so I'll let you guys know when those are ready. But other than that, you guys take care. Have a good rest of your night. And I'll see you all at Texas Motor Speedway for race 4 of 36.